take a closer look at that forecast. Mentioned a bit earlier, Kristi, that there's the potential for snow, and I see a big green blob behind you.
Yeah, so it's not a warning, certainly, but it's just a special weather statement that has been issued by Environment Canada. So let's break it down for you. Here's what we have moving across the region tomorrow. So this front will move across for the majority of the area across the south coast area. Everyone will see wind and rain as this front moves across. But the freezing levels are going to drop enough to about 200 meters that we are expecting snow over higher elevations. And I'll point out exactly which areas have that potential, but this is through tomorrow morning especially, and then into the early afternoons. By the end of the day tomorrow, that will shift out of the way and we are back to sunshine on Sunday. Here's a look at the areas that we're mostly concerned about. So North Shore Mountains, the usual suspects, Westwood Plateau, SFU, for example. But you'll note a few numbers down below here for lower elevations. So I wouldn't rule out a centimeter, maybe two, of some slushy wet snow or flakes falling for those of you across lower elevation regions. So watch for slippery conditions on the roads tomorrow, certainly all across the area, but in terms of real snow accumulations, it's higher elevations above about 200 meters. Again, 2 to 5 centimeters possible. Those of you across Vancouver Island, it's areas away from the water and higher elevations, so Highway 4 over towards Tofino and likely the Malahat, but most other areas won't see much at all, except for those of you across Sunshine Coast. And we're going to see snowfall in the interior, so 2 to 4 centimeters is possible. For those of you in the southern interior, Columbia region could see 5 to 10 by Sunday morning. So the snow will continue overnight into your Sunday morning. For the South Coast area, though, it all clears out late in the day on Saturday. We are expecting breaks of blue sky and sunshine on Sunday. In the meantime, watch for slushy conditions on the roads throughout the day tomorrow. Majority of that snowfall is for higher elevations, Sophie. And then, as I mentioned, we've got sunshine on the way for our Sunday. All right, here's tonight's Central Windows weather window coming to you from Lumbee. Nice shot of the sun setting off in the distance. Lots of snow in through the interior. Thank you to Randy for sharing that photo with us. So
looks nice. And also nice to see some sunshine, hopefully, for the Lunar New Year parade in Chinatown on Sunday. All right, Squire has raced in, and I mentioned that just to give him a minute to catch his breath.
I actually, the Canucks will be wearing special Lunar New Year jerseys, just like they did last year.
Yeah.
And the same man who designed the one last year, which was Year of the Tiger, designed this year's, which is Year of the Rabbit, which I am apparently.
You're a rabbit.
I'm a rabbit.
Really? I think that's a good sign. Maybe, because you have to, you know, you're nimble and all that.
Yes.
You know.
Nimble.
And I do eat
What are you,
carrots.
Kristi?
You know what? I was just trying to think. I think I'm a dragon.
Okay, I'll look it up.
I think I'm a
break. I'll look it up.
Anyway, we'll talk to him, and we'll also talk about the Bruce Boudreau situation because he got emotional today about what's been happening with him and Canucks management.
All right. Thanks, Squire. And